What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna start a little beginner's course for you guys. I'm not sure how many parts I'm gonna do it, but basically I'm gonna go over everything you need to do as a beginner to become profitable. And each part of these I'll go into depth in later videos. But to begin, you're gonna need to have a brokerage account. These are the main ones: Webull, Robinhood, Thinkorswim, TradeStation, and Interactive Brokers. If you're very new, I would recommend Webull or Robinhood. They're both really user friendly. I do prefer Webull over Robinhood, but if you're very new and you don't really have an understanding of an options chain or what options are, Robinhood is very good. It guides you through it, but I just don't like the fills. Um, if you are able to trade off your laptop, I do recommend Thinkorswim or TradeStation if you're above 21. TradeStation is the optimal broker to use. If you're above 21, I would just recommend starting on TradeStation. Interactive Brokers is going to be for the people that are not from the US but are wanting to trade. Interactive Brokers is just the best international broker. I mean, I wouldn't use any of the other ones because they're very scammy, so I recommend Interactive Brokers. Uh, a lot of the phone-friendly ones are going to be Webull and Robinhood. Thinkorswim is phone-friendly, but is a little bit harder to use the charting platform on it. So for phone-friendly traders, I would recommend Webull. If you're above 21 and trading on a computer, TradeStation or Thinkorswim. Um, if you're beginning trading and you're new, let's say you have more than $2,000 to risk, I would still put $2,000 in and be okay with it going to zero. Like, pretend that you just spent $2,000 and you should not expect a return on it. 2,000 is going to help you with risk management in building good habits on smaller contract size versus if you have a good job, let's say, and you're putting away a good amount of money per month and you're able to trade, 5 to 10,000 in your account per month, you're not going to be able to know how to manage risk and know how to really understand how much leverage you have. So starting on 2000 and building your way up is going to help you with so many different things. This is personally where I started. I was able to build 2000 to a good amount. So I would recommend this as a beginner. Um, for risk management, you don't want to risk more than 1 to 3% per trade. So on 2000, you're going to want to only risk about $50 to $75. This is going to give you the opportunity to make 50 to 75 to 100 and 125. Optimally, you want to make 75 times 2. I don't know that off the top of my head, but let's just say 125. That's going to be your goal, which is a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. You should only trade 1 to 2 contracts max because the more contracts you hold, the more risk you're going to leverage. 1 to 2 contracts shouldn't be more than 5 to 600 bucks, depending on the day, depending on the name. Stocks to trade. So I wouldn't look at a million stocks. I would just pay attention to the Mag 7. These are a few of the names on the Mag 7 and the indexes that are affordable and have good movement for beginner traders. QQQ, SPY, Apple, AMD, Nvidia, Google, and Microsoft. These are all going to be affordable beginner stocks. If you're very new, I would stick to Apple and QQQ. They're going to have a little bit of a lower ATR, and it's just going to be an overall easier way to read the chart, and that way you can master one stock before you move on to the next. I really think you should be a master of one before you go on and try to trade multiple stocks at one time. This is just going to give you that what's the word? Like you're just gonna start building experience and just having a routine. I think trading is all about routine, and if you have a good routine, you're gonna be profitable. The goal is to take 1 to 2 trades a day max. If there's no trade, don't take it, but 1 to 2 trades is a good target. You don't want to do more than that. Ideally, you want to win one trade. Even if you win one trade and lose the next, if you're following your risk management and the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you're going to be profitable for the day. Your goal is to turn 2K to 5K before sizing up. So I would only trade 1 to 2 contracts and make it my goal in the next month or two to turn that 2K to 5K before looking to add more money to your account, going to 2 to 3 contracts, moving your risk from $75 to $100. This is just what I followed, and this is what I recommend you doing before even deciding to put, you know, your account to 30,000 or whatnot. This is just going to help you build um, a good foundation of trading, and a lot of discipline is going to be built from this. And it's going to keep your your expectations in check, and also show you like 2,000 is a lot of leverage. Off 2,000, you could realistically make $125 per day. There's really no reason why you couldn't. Obviously, beginning, yes, you should not focus on the money wise, but I think there's a big misconception that you need a lot of money to trade in the stock market, but this is simply not true. In my opinion, 2000 is a good starting point. I wouldn't start any lower than that. If you don't have 2000, I would just paper trade and then try to find a way to hustle your way to 2000. In my opinion, there's really no reason why you couldn't have 2000. I'm not saying that in a negative way or like, you know, but realistically, you could do a little bit like side hustles, work some more hours. Like you can get 2000 pretty easily. Um, but yeah, so my whole goal, obviously I'm gonna go over strategy next on the next video, but this is just gonna be an introduction to the course I'm gonna start for you guys for free. Um, Basically, this is what I would recommend doing first. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please DM me or just leave something in the comments. If you guys want to see anything for this series, please let me know. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do.